intervenes in the life of the ignorant one, that in his innocence he will be kept in the state where the Spirit will continually, pet you. And so like you become a pet, or some pet that God will, the Spirit, your God will, pet you all the time. It's going to pet you in every way. But your freedom, your rights, your salvation is not going to come from any. Your salvation is going to come from your own God giving you that salvation. Because your own God is the one standing in the way, is the obstacle that you have. And I have gone to extend that, to realize, to sort of see that it is the honest way that the spirits or the principalities or the demons that has presented all these things are trying to reach out to us. They reach in so many diverse ways, and they are being honest. They need that you have to fight for your own life, your survival. You need that your freedom from us. If you want your independence, you have to get it from us. It's the same way we see in the churches or any institution. If you want to break away, you need your independence. You have to get it from the boss, the authorities. And they can put you through all kinds of things. And finally, one day, as they sit on the table, they can say, let this guy have his peace. Let him have his authority. Who knows when? But they decide. Those who rule your life will one day give you your freedom. And that's how it is with the salvation thing, and with the struggles of others, and what happened to Jacob. That kind of you relate it in that sense. And then you have your place in life. There's so many people who live today, they enjoy their freedom. They know that there is no obstacle. They are free. They've got their grounds. They have that freedom that they want, that they need to have. They are assured of it, and they sort of openly declare their salvation without worried, without any panicking, without any, things are going well with them. That is what it is. You do not blame looking for devils and whatever anywhere. The sons of God. The Bible reveals that Lucifer himself is a precious son of God. No matter how you'd condemn him to be the devil, to be whatever, he has a long life to live, more than you and I. So whatever Lucifer might be, or whatever if Lucifer is the devil, whatever Lucifer is, according to the Bible does not reveal to him that he's got a time that he will be judged, or he will be condemned, or he will be vanished, he will be taken away forever. Let's wait for that moment. But whatever that moment is, it's a long shot away. You have very short life. And how do you compare yourself to even Lucifer? The short time, the time that is given to him is 1,000,000 times than million people who will be born onto this earth. And you can imagine, when will the end come to an end? And when it comes to an end, who will be judged and who will not be judged? There are people being born every second, every minute. How fair will be the judgment? How fair will it be? If you are not being judged now, then how fair will it be, the judgment, when you have to rise from the grave again, whilst you have rotten? We think these things through. We realize that your place in life and your problems, where are your problems coming from? You're blaming somebody else. The problem that you are having is very much the faith that you have. And I'm not alone in this faith. Your next door neighbor, your next door country may be also sharing the same faith with you. And there are vessels in so many formats. And Jehovah God works through his vessels, and he adds to his group of people. He wins others into his group of people. It's a spiritual movement. The spirits, these have the power to work in our life, and they do it as they so please, and they keep us into this confusion state, because they can freely do it. It's right here in Genesis. He says, let's go and confuse the people and give them those different languages that we have today. Maybe our language was as a result of what happened here in Genesis 11, revealing that the Spirit intentionally, the Spirit, not just any other spirit, but God and his sons, he called his spirits or called other spirits and say, let's go there and confuse them, because now they are one and they can find whatever they want to find. They can discover things. Is it a bad thing to discover things? It's a progressive thing. It's a good thing. So why would God be against something which is good? So God himself now came down, bring confusion upon them, spread them all over the world. And there they was. Whatever they built or whatever they were doing failed. You understand? There are so many instances in the Bible which I'll come across about confusion. And as time goes on, I pray to the good God out there. The good God out there, I pray to him that he will sort of reveal the demonic issues that surrounds our life. He will reveal the truth that we need to know. He will reveal what the Bible's intentions are, what the Bible as a result is doing to our lives, what the Quran is doing to our life, what are these gods or these spirits, the influence that they have in our life, and what place they stand in our life. I pray that that can be established. I really look forward to that being established. That is what these things about. And gradually, if I'm possible to do that with this video, I think I've done my duty. I've really suggested things. It may be a bit here and there, piece here and there, piece here and there, but it's all clicking and joining, because the book is actually piece here and there together. So I might go along piece here and there, but I will make every information or every idea I bring up is a whole bulk of idea of its own. So you can, when you listen and I chip anything in, it's for that. You take it as you have chipped it in, relate it and see. I mean, am I coming clearly from step by step what I really want to prove of the book? Am I quoting the verses that you are linking to what it is with the Quran? Am I making sense logically about the spirits behind this book not being the ultimate good God that we will expect or we will love to have, the God that we believe have no issues with us, and that as a result of whatever we are, he has made us what we are. And the idea that if as just a few moments ago I have explained about the principalities and demons revealed in this book, and I realized that I cannot think of anybody from somewhere as a principality or demon. This writings here has been copied from some letter or some scripture somewhere. So basically, this is not truly the scripture. This is just a copywriting of the right scriptures. And somehow the idea has descended from somewhere. It wasn't kept secretly maybe for us. I learned books and so many things were bent, and the Christians lost a lot of writings. Now, if it is for God, you can't bend God things or destroy God's things. I don't think that should be the case. But maybe if that is the case, that they got lost because it's possible to sort of lose God's properties, then we are meant to think I mean, if God's property can be lost, then somehow we have to accept to see that the limitedness of in God's authority. Now, I'm hoping that I'll be able to sort of prove the more and more the spirit behind it, that the Jehovah spirit, maybe not the true Jehovah, but the spirit behind the Bible is another spirit, another principality that have got hold on people. It controls people's life. And all these confusions that I keep bringing up, he has got that on people's life. Brought divisions. Because the more people get divided, nobody knows why the church is so split up and divided. It's for a good reason. Maybe when they come together, they discover something, and they cannot come together because the spirit won't allow it. I may sit in here, I may probably be a breakaway myself. The spirit won't allow it for whatever reason, because the reason explained here that in Genesis 11, come, let us go down and there confuse their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So in verse 8, so the Lord scattered them abroad from there over the face of all the earth, and they ceased building the city.